Marvel is back, and this time, the spotlight isn't on saving the world, it's on surviving it. The Wonder Man official trailer has dropped, and it's nothing like what fans expected. It's dark, flashy, and dripping with Hollywood satire. From the very first shot, we know this isn't your typical Marvel story. Instead of cosmic wars or multiversal chaos, we're diving into the glitz, the fame, and the psychological breakdown behind a man who just wanted to be seen. Lights, the hum of cameras, and Simon Williams on the red carpet, smiling for fans who barely remember his name. The contrast is sharp. One moment, he's charming the audience. The next, he's staring into his own reflection, cracked and broken. That single image tells the whole story. A man divided between who he is and who the world wants him to be. Marvel isn't just giving us another superhero origin. They're giving us a dark reflection of celebrity culture itself. Everyone wants to be a star, until the lights go out. It hits like a warning. This isn't about heroes or villains. It's about fame, manipulation, and power. It's about what happens when a man becomes more of a product than a person. The line perfectly sets the tone, haunting, layered, and deeply psychological. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II steps into the spotlight as Simon Williams, and honestly, the casting feels perfect. He brings both vulnerability and raw energy to the role. The suit reveal moment is pure electricity, literally. The deep purple glow of ionic energy pulses through his veins as if his very essence is being rewritten. Salmon sharp-eyed fans caught it, a small but game-changing Easter egg. In one of the quick cuts, there's a studio backlot sign that reads Stark Pictures, a not-so-subtle nod to Tony Stark's legacy, hinting that Simon's transformation might not be so random after all. Is this the MCU subtly connecting Wonder Man's powers to Stark's experiments, or maybe to the tech that powered the Vision? Either way, Marvel just dropped a breadcrumb that fans won't stop dissecting for weeks. Shift tones as we see Ben Kingsley return as Trevor Slattery, the washed-up actor from Iron Man 3 in Shang-Chi. His presence adds a satirical punch up through the rain-soaked streets of Los Angeles, haunted by flashes of fame and failure. A shadowy figure watches him from the distance. Fans freeze-framed it, and theories are already flying. It looks like Eric Williams, Simon's brother, better known in the comics as the Grim Reaper. If that's true, we're looking at one of the MCU's most emotionally charged rivalries. Two brothers, one born in light, the other swallowed by darkness. Argatelli, the trailer is stunning. It's not just flashy. It's moody, hypnotic, and deeply symbolic. Every shot feels intentional. The use of neon lighting mixed with deep shadows gives the film a noir-like aesthetic. The line between fantasy and reality is constantly blurred. It feels more psychological thriller than superhero blockbuster. You can feel Marvel experimenting with something riskier, less polished, more human. One of the trailer's most striking moments comes when Simon stands in front of a mirror. The reflection doesn't mimic his movements. Instead, it smirks back at him. It's subtle, but terrifying. That's Marvel reminding us that Wonder Man's real battle isn't against an enemy. It's against himself. His fame, his power, his identity, all of it is slipping away. Then comes the emotional gut punch. Simon looks up and says, "They made me a star. Now they'll see what a star can do." That line lands like a thunderclap. It's defiance, pain, and vengeance wrapped into one sentence. It's the kind of line you remember long after the trailer ends. It's Marvel teasing that this story isn't about heroism. It's about what happens when someone's humanity is stripped away for the sake of entertainment. The pacing in the final shots ramps up to pure chaos. The mix feels refreshing and dangerous in all the right ways. Marvel seems ready to explore the price of fame, the illusion of identity, and what it means to be human in a world obsessed with perfection. Online are already divided, some calling it Marvel's comeback to originality, others calling it too weird for mainstream audiences. But one thing's for sure, Wonder Man isn't playing by Marvel's old rules. It's rewriting them. The cinematography, tone, and performances all suggest something deeper, a story about power, illusion, and control. It feels like Marvel's response to our obsession with fame and social media, told through the lens of a man who literally becomes larger than life. So, what do you think? Is Marvel pulling a Hollywood curveball with Wonder Man? Or are we looking at another risky experiment like Eternals? Drop your thoughts below, and let's talk Easter eggs, hidden meanings, and everything you caught that we might have missed. This movie's Updates HQ, breaking down the stories behind the screens, where every frame hides a secret and every trailer tells a bigger story.